Hello YouTube, and welcome to a bit of a special video I'm going to try, something new. Today I'm gonna take a look at unboxing the SAGA Dark Ages Skirmishes game, well known, play Dark Ages. And this is the 4-point Irish starter band for the game, produced by Gripping Beast, www.grippingbeast.com, and back in my days, before I went on a 5-year break of wargaming, I think I bought my first Gripping Beast models at a Crisis show in Antwerp 13-14 years ago, and they were all like Ziplocs. Blisters were only for very special sets, so it was a good old days. And I was actually surprised this week when I received my order that it now comes in a nice and shiny commercial box. Contents may vary, except for the Warlord. It's always this model according to the site, but you got a unit of warriors, a second unit of warriors, but they're actually warhounds with a bit of special rules. Not really historically correct, there's still doubt about them, but well, it speaks to imagination to have you wolfhounds attacking, so they included this one in the unit. And then 2 units of Hard Guard, the Fianna, like they were called in the Irish army back in those days. So we're gonna open this box. So there we go. It's shrink wrapped and everything, so it's like really professional. Like they're now doing what Games Workshop did like 20 years ago. People are gonna kill me for saying that, but I always loved historical wargaming. But in the pre-internet days, when I did my first stint, we were just glad that we got our hands on Games Workshop miniatures, and all the old grog nerds who played you know how they call them, the men with beards. Yeah, sorry, I was throwing away plastic, which keeps sticking to my fingers electrostatically. Ho! So the old grog nerds, you know, like they say, the men with the beards and the glasses playing with the rules in ring binders and everything. Well, they went to England every year, the UK, for some shows like Salute, Partisan, and they got their figures there, but it was the era of the mail order, so it wasn't simple to get historical figures, which is pretty cool now, some of the good things of the internet. So let's open this up, let's see how this is done. Looks like a push through, not the most handy of persons, so there we go, opens up nicely. There's a cardboard box inside, take it open, and there they are, the good old Ziploc bags. Alright, now we're happy, so we get some filler stuff. Comes with round bases, was advertised, so one of the bags from open. So we're gonna be careful looking around. But apparently in the mail, the bag with the spears and shields opened, and there's another loose shield, so we're gonna put it back here. So we got 2 sprues of bases, round Fernandras, didn't exist back in my day, so that's nice. Still, I'm probably gonna end up basing them on square bases. There's a big base for the Warlord, and 4 more bases because you got 25 models, and these sprues are 10 apiece, so 25. I'm gonna see, maybe I'm gonna base my round ones. After all, Dark Ages and Irish and rank and file, they don't mix anyway. So what we got here is a sprue and the Warlord. So, together with lots of sprues with spears. There we go, this is the base Warlord figure. So you always get this one in the box, without any exception. He's the standard figure, well, according to the website, I don't really actually do it. So here are all the shields, hands with axes, hands with swords, spears. So yeah, I don't know, what's his armor doing on the box? He's got a sword arm, so that's gonna be something here as well. Yes, well, he's armed with a sword or with an axe, well, with a hand weapon. I'll see that when I assemble them. And then I've got these you guys, those, so 3 bags. It means the Hard Guard are in here, so we're gonna do importance. This is the bag with the Hard Guards, Fianna, way cooler name, Fianna. Well, cooler name. It's what they were actually called in history. So, are those a Fianna? Oh, are they? No, they're not Fianna. I was mistaken. These are the Fianna. Well, anyway, so these are the warriors, or like they were called, no, not the Kern. The Kern were the Bonacts. Yeah, it's been really a while. Bonacts is the Irish term for the basic warrior, and you've got 8 in the box, and the second unit with the wolfhounds. So you got a pretty basic warrior who will go with javelins. That's their weapon of choice. Javelins and shields. So got some cool models. This one is cloaked. So we got 3 of the cloak guys. Then we got 4 bare-bodied guys. So we got 2 duplicates and 3 unique models in all. There's another cloak guard. So all cloaks are separate ones, and this one is pretty cool, having tassels on his back. So that's the basic warrior group. Now, as you might have known if you follow my blog, I am going to push Saga to the front of my painting list, and my original Irish figures, some of which I already existed 10 years ago, or like styled exist back then. But Saga is played at the Tin Soldiers of Antwerp. There's also a Dux Britannicum campaign coming up. Third one they're running. I'll be joining them in. Well, every player is a Romano-British, but it never hurts to have your own models painted. So the next we've got are the Fianna. Let's see, cool figures are in here. So we got also 8 of those guys. They're a bit better equipped. Like there's an old saying, if you're Irish and you had a helmet, you were lucky. So he was a lucky guy. He has a helmet and a chainmail. Here's a cloaked one, and this one has a pretty epic pose. It's like a Thundercats ho kind of pose. Funny. I'm gonna call that on Lionel or something. They come either with axes or spears. That's all full chainmail model. They're pretty cool. In the game there are 4 Fianna for each point of the game, so here with the first warriors that's 3 points now, and it means that the 4th and final point, because you don't pay for the Warlord, are of course the wolfhounds and their handler. Now, like I said at the beginning, historically dubious, but so cool just to have a unit of those vicious looking charging dogs running at your enemies. They go faster on the table. The only infantry model that comes with it is this handler. So I'm really gonna like painting those. They're also gonna brush up my dry brush skills. They've been a bit rusty in 5 years. But all in all, that's the Saga starter point box. It's a nice selection of figures. It's also pretty cheap because, like the wolfhounds, they're small molds, don't require much metal. I'm not gonna speak of Ledigan because that's a long bygone age. So let's close it up with all the white fluffy thingies again. So it's £38 on their website for the starter box of the Irish. It's also, of course, only 4 points, and apparently the standard game for Saga is 6 points. So that means I'll be getting some more figures in the near future. Oh, I forgot to put the base in, the big base. Whoopsie daisy. So, of course, that means I'm gonna have to choose what I'll be using. Now, I'm thinking about another unit of just plain warriors, not wolfhounds, because I only have 1 wolfhound in the whole army, 1 wolfhound unit. So a bit of a special visual like thing, like the Strathclydes. Welshmen have the ponies, and so the Irish get the dogs. Haha, and the Vikings get the big axes, so I don't know which one of the 3 I actually prefer when I'm on the battlefield, but anyway, so probably another unit of Bonacts, because I like to bulk out my forces. And a unit of Kern, they're like the Levi class, 12 figures for a point, just to have more figures on the table, because this box is 38 points, 38 pounds, 4 points, and it's 25 models. So that's a bit over £1, under £1.50 for a figure. Well, about £1.50 because that would mean 37.5. So it's a great box. Love the figures. Gonna love painting them, which might take a while. So I'm painting some AVI British first. But keep tuned, and until the next time, cheers!